Look at that burger. When people picture the foods destroying their kidneys, that's the image: grease, salt, fast food. But here's what the research actually shows, and it's going to reorganize your whole grocery list. Most of the real damage isn't coming from the plate. It's coming from the glass. The worst offenders for your kidneys are things you drink, and at least 3 of them are sold to you as healthy. I'm counting down all 10 today, from the everyday habits quietly raising your risk to the ones that can put a person in the hospital. And number 4 genuinely shocks people, so stay with me. Quick groundwork, because it explains everything that follows. Your kidneys filter your entire blood supply around 40 times a day, with no complaints and almost no warning system. That's the danger. They don't have the pain nerves to alarm you early. By the time you notice symptoms, a real share of function can already be gone, and a lot of it doesn't return. Here's the clinical key to this whole list. The 2 leading causes of kidney disease aren't rare. They're high blood pressure and type 2 diabetes. So as we count down, watch for the pattern. The worst foods are the ones that drive both at once. Let's start. Everyone blames the salt shaker. The real problem is the salt you can't taste in bread, cheese, breakfast cereal, and savory sauces. A few slices of bread can carry more sodium than a handful of chips. Why it matters: excess sodium pushes up blood pressure, and high blood pressure is the #1 driver of kidney damage. It's not the salt on your steak, it's the invisible load buried in packaged food. The fix: you don't need a no-salt diet. Just cook more of your own food where you control the amount, and check labels on the things that don't even taste salty. That's where the surprise is hiding. This one flips the script, and it's exactly the kind of thing this channel exists to call out. The products marketed to flush and detox your kidneys can be the ones harming them. Your kidneys are a self-cleaning organ. That is literally their job. They don't need a herbal tea to do it. But many cleanse supplements are unregulated, and case reports in the medical literature link certain herbal and detox products to actual kidney injury, either from the ingredients themselves or from contamination. The fix: skip the cleanse. If you want to support your kidneys, the most powerful thing you can do is drink water and protect your blood pressure. Save your money. You know it hits the liver. The kidney effect is simpler than the scary versions you've heard. Alcohol is a diuretic, so it dehydrates you, which thickens the blood your kidneys have to filter. And over time, heavy drinking raises blood pressure, back to that #1 driver again. I'm not going to tell you a glass of wine is poison. That's not honest. The danger is the pattern: daily or binge drinking, especially without enough water. The fix: if you drink, keep it moderate, and match every drink with a glass of water to keep the system flushed. This one's for the gym crowd, and it surprises them. Protein is essential, but pushing it to extremes, with multiple shakes a day on top of a high-meat diet, makes your kidneys work overtime. The filters run in a state of constant high pressure called hyperfiltration. Now, the honest version a doctor would give you: if your kidneys are healthy, they handle normal to high protein fine. The real risk is for people who already have reduced kidney function or are heading that way. For them, a protein overload accelerates the decline. The fix: get most of your protein from whole food. Use shakes to fill gaps rather than as a 4th meal. And if you have any kidney concern, ask your doctor what protein target is right for you. Not the protein, the processing: bacon, sausages, deli slices, hot dogs. The issue is the double load they carry: high sodium and phosphate additives used to preserve and bind them, plus a heavy acid load your kidneys have to balance. Notice I'm not saying meat is bad. A roasted chicken breast or a real steak doesn't carry this. It's the factory version, engineered to sit on a shelf for weeks, that piles on the work. The fix: treat processed meat as an occasional thing, not a daily staple, and lean on fresh, unprocessed protein instead. Here's where I have to correct a myth other channels get wrong. You've heard green smoothies are explosive for your kidneys. That's overblown, and being accurate here is how you know you can trust the rest. The real story: raw spinach, almonds, and beets are high in oxalates, and oxalates are the building blocks of the most common kidney stones. Blending big quantities into a daily drink can matter, but mainly if you're someone who forms kidney stones. For most people with healthy kidneys, a normal smoothie is fine. The fix: if you're prone to stones, rotate in lower oxalate greens like kale or arugula, pair greens with a little calcium, and don't make a triple spinach smoothie your everyday ritual. This is the one nobody warns you about. Starfruit carambola looks completely harmless. It is not. It contains a natural neurotoxin called caramboxin that healthy kidneys clear out, but damaged kidneys can't. In people who already have kidney disease, even a single starfruit can trigger hiccups, confusion, seizures, and in severe cases, it has caused coma and death. And here's the part that should make everyone pause. Even people with normal kidneys who eat a large amount have ended up with acute kidney injury, partly from its high oxalate content. The fix: if you have any kidney disease, treat starfruit as completely off limits, including the juice. If your kidneys are healthy, just don't binge it. This is real, it's documented, and it's exactly the kind of thing your doctor wishes more people knew. Now the drinks take over the top of the list. Energy drinks combine a big hit of sugar with very high caffeine and other stimulants, often in large cans people slam fast. There are documented case reports of heavy energy drink use linked to acute kidney injury, especially in young, otherwise healthy people pushing several a day. It's the combination that's the problem: sugar load, dehydration, and a stimulant dose your system wasn't built for, all at once. The fix: if you need a lift, plain coffee or green tea gives you caffeine without the sugar bomb and the mystery stimulant stack. People assume all soda is the same. It isn't. The dark ones are worse, for a reason that has nothing to do with sugar. Colas carry phosphate additives. Here's why that's sneaky. The phosphorus naturally bound in food is only partly absorbed. The inorganic phosphate added to colas and processed foods is absorbed almost completely. Flood your blood with it day after day, and over time it's linked to calcium being pulled into places it shouldn't go, including the blood vessels feeding your kidneys, which stiffen and lose flexibility. Healthy kidneys clear a lot of it, but the chronic load adds up, and it's especially risky if your function is already reduced. The fix: if you can't quit soda cold, at least move off the dark colas. And read labels. If you see phosphoric acid or anything with phos, that's your cue. And the worst of all, the glass from the very start of this video. Liquid sugar. Soda, sweet tea, those fruit drinks that are basically sugar water. Not because sugar magically poisons the kidney, because of how your body handles it as a liquid, with no fiber to slow it down. About half of that sugar is fructose, which gets sent almost entirely to the liver. Processing it fast generates uric acid, and research links rising uric acid to tightening of the tiny vessels inside your kidneys' filters, raising the internal pressure, while also nudging you toward insulin resistance. So one daily habit pushes on both leading causes of kidney disease, high blood pressure, and diabetes at the same time. And the human numbers back it up. A study of around 128,000 adults found that more than one sugary drink a day was linked to roughly a 19% higher risk of chronic kidney disease, and swapping in water lowered that risk. The fix is the easiest one on this list. Make water your default. Want sweetness? Eat the whole fruit. The fiber is the brake your body is designed to use. Did you catch the pattern? Your top 3 kidney offenders are all things you drink. We spend so much time worrying about the food on the plate that we pour the real damage straight past it. One honest note: numbers 4 through 7 are most dangerous for people who already have reduced kidney function. I'm telling you this for awareness, not to diagnose you. If you've got high blood pressure, diabetes, or a family history, ask your doctor for a simple kidney check. It's a quick blood and urine test, and most people have never thought to request it. Here's the truth though. Someone you love is drinking at least one of these every single day with no idea it's working against them. Their kidneys won't warn them in time. You might be the only warning they get. So hit like so this reaches them, and subscribe to Tales My Wave in Health, because I make these to give you the honest version, not the one trying to sell you a detox. Now be honest in the comments, which of these 10 is sitting in your kitchen right now? Drop the number below. No judgment. Awareness is step 1. Take care of those kidneys. I'll see you in the next one.